What's going on, everybody? This is Joe.
And Amy.
And we are back with more of our Ikoria. Oh, God, I'm the worst at that. Sorry, Ikoria sealed. And as you can see, we are already 3-1. This is our third video, so let's see. We are playing with Kahira as our companion. If you have not, if you did not watch either of the first two videos. And yeah, I mean, we've been doing pretty well so far, obviously. Yeah. We're 3-1, so it's been fun. Interesting.
Nobody else is playing, it's just
Yeah,
us.
That's it. We just get the automatic win then. That's definitely not how it works.
How does it work?
We just wait here until they... There you go. Until we find somebody. Like Lonesome Diamond. We were pretty lonesome there for a second too, Diamond. Don't you worry. You're in good company. Well, we have two forests, so we could play Fiend Artisan. We also have Adventurous Impulse, which would let us look at the top 3, and we could get a creature or a land. So we could get a land, like a black, to have the Hemophage. Okay. So yeah, that's good. Great. All right. And we have Kahira on 3 if we get any one other land. So let's do the Adventurous Impulse. We're looking for a land, and we found it. It's the swamp that we needed. Perfect. Beautiful. Yeah, right? That's pretty awesome. Mothra's Great Cocoon, huh? Okay. So we'll play the swamp, and for now, because we only have 2, we'll play Fiend Artisan. We can mutate this insatiable Hemophage onto it afterwards. Or I should say afterwards, on our next turn. Perfect. Ooh, or we could play Kahira. It would make this 2 power, and then we could attack with it. Otherwise, I guess this makes it 3 power with Death Touch, so...
I don't think that's worse at all.
Alright, we'll do that. We'll put it over. Lose 1. And then we attack for 3. Perfect. Okay. Nice. Now, we don't have double blue, so we may end up cycling this. We don't even have single blue for this, but we'll get there. Of One Mind, they drew 2 cards, but that's the end of their turn. Interesting. Okay. Well, we can play the second swamp. Play Kahira first, because she'll give the Hemophage an additional attack, and then we attack for 4. Right. And it has Vigilance.
Okay. It has everything.
Yeah. I'm curious as to what our opponent's doing. There are 3 colors, and they do have all 3, so that's something. They're Jeskai. They have the Auricorn. They gain 4 life. And now it's a 4/4, but it's a 5/5 because of the mutate. Interesting. Thankfully, our Hemophage has Death Touch. Yeah. That should be the end of their turn, I assume. Oh, I guess they're deciding whether to attack. Interesting. Well, we don't have... I guess we passed to blockers. But this has Vigilance as well, so it'll be there to block? What do you think? Do we block this and trade, or not? Or we just take 5 and go to 16? We're tied then.
We just take 5.
You got it. Okay. Oh, this is cycling for 1? Yeah, we just do that then. Before our turn. Because we don't have double blue, let alone single blue. Ah! Would you look at this? Cool. That's fantastic, actually. Ooh, and Capture Sphere when we get the blue. Okay. So this... we will... Oh, we don't have the mutate. It's 6. Next turn. Okay.
Still.
But then we pass. Because we still don't want to trade, because we want to be able to save this to put the Starix on. But this is a 6/6, so that'll be really good against their 5/5.
Yeah, well.
They can obviously continue to mutate onto it. I guess we just go to 11 here.
Yeah.
It's not great, but it's fine.
Don't want to go any lower than that.
Yeah, that's fair.
My feeling is that once you're at 10, it's...
Okay, well...
it's hard to come back.
They do have some blue. So they could have a counterspell for this. So I guess we try the Styrax first, since if they counter that, we still have our Hemophage. And we still have Capture Sphere, because I assume they're countering this here. They're not. Wow. Okay. That's an 8-8. Or no, a 7-7. Okay, so they lose 2. Oh. Oh, crap. Okay. I mean, more Capture Sphering is good. But yeah, so it mutates, it gets bigger. They bounce all of these to our hand.
Wow.
And they mill us, or they exile, or no, we are exiling, excuse me. So we're going to give this Death Touch. Yeah, more Death Touch. No attacks, but yeah, now you're not going to attack us.
Why does that just automatically go on the field?
The Styrax's ability.
Oh, it was underneath it? No. We never played it.
No. The Styrax's ability says whenever it mutates, which we did, we exile cards from the top of our library until we exile X permanent cards, where X is the number of times this creature has mutated. Put those permanents onto the battlefield.
Okay. So it just did it for us.
Correct.
Got it.
All right, so now we're going to attempt to block here. It does not have First Strike. We will see what they have. Nothing. That's fascinating. Okay. I'm very surprised that they let that happen. Wingfold Terran is a 3/6 hexproof. That is fine with me. We'll play this land. I guess we play the Death Toucher first. Oh, no, we should probably play the Fiend Artisan first, and then mutate the Hemophage onto it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could just
the little sprite guy.
Oh, when he came up? Yeah, actually, we're going to do Styrax, because we have the mana for it, and it makes it a 6/6, so, or a 7/7. Okay, so we exile, and we get a land. Yeah, oh, 8/8. Even better. No attacks, but we have blocks for this thing. And we might put the Hemophage here? I'm not really sure. We'll see.
Oh, can you mutate a companion?
You can mutate anything that's not a human.
Wow. Okay.
So, yeah, which is awesome. And so, because of Kahira's restriction for being our companion, it means we can mutate anything in our deck, because we don't have humans. Any creature in our deck. They have a Glimmerbell. Interestingly, Capture Sphere does not work on the Glimmerbell. Because it taps it, and it says it doesn't untap, but you can just tap 2 mana to untap it.
Oh.
So, alright, so let's play this. Guess we can cycle this later, but let's mutate this onto Kahira, I guess? No, we're going to mutate onto the Styrax. We're just going to go under. Okay. So they... okay. We exiled... We get 2 more land. Alright, well, whatever. Because we can cycle this to draw a card, because we have a ton of land.
Yeah.
Because we keep getting them off of this ability. We have our own Glimmerbell. Would you look at that? That's actually a really good blocker for the Glimmerbell. So there you go. Okay, and then we could use Capture Sphere, but it would only work on Glimmerbell, because this has Hexproof. So let's just go to combat.
Our Glimmerbell has extra stuff.
Because it gets +1/+1 from Kahira and
from
Vigilance.
Kahira, okay.
Yes. Alright, let's attack for 8. They cycle their Lava Serpent. That's fine. And then... take 8? No, they block with the Glimmerbell. Interesting. Okay. Works for me. And that's our turn. We have Essence Scatter for if and when they try to cast a creature, which is very good for us. Yeah. Do we just do that? Yeah, I guess. It's a 5/4, but it's got reach, so sure. Helica Glider, that's probably fine. 2/2 flying. So it would either have flying or first strike. They gave it flying.
That makes sense.
We can frost links it though, and then hit them for. Well, we can attack for 10. And see. Frost links comes down, taps down the Helica glider. We go to combat and attack with not Kahira, but everybody else. Oh, and the Glimmerbell has vigilance, so we don't have to ever worry about having to untap it.
Nice.
All right, so Terran dies. That's good. Next thing they play, we can capture Sphere, but for now, we're done.
Is Terran like an actual name of a dinosaur?
I do not know. Ooh, they have Garuda.
Nice. Because that just sounds like a name.
All right, so we can tap down Garuda. They take our stuff? Nope. Oh, they can take the boot. No, they can't. Yeah, they can take the boot nipper if they really want. Or they have, yeah, that's the only choice, actually. And it gets Death Touch. So, pass to attackers. My turn. Okay, Jungle Hollow is fine. We'll gain a life. We're going to actually have to tap down our own boot nipper. Because it has Death Touch. And then we go to combat. And it's attack.
Nipping anybody's boots.
Nice.
Doesn't matter who we are.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. So now Garuda dies. Perfect. And they take 2 in the air. I love it. Auspicious Starix is very good here. It's the 9/9 is crazy. Okay. So this will be a 4/4 Vigilance Flying. So we can't attack with the Glimmerbell anymore. Actually, they can attack too. They gain 4 life, so they're back at 16. They're attacking. Okay, I guess because it has Vigilance, so that makes sense. We got a 12, but they have no cards in hand. We drew Unlikely Aid, +2/+0, and Indestructible until end of turn. So, we swing with everyone, because whichever one they block gets +2/+0 and Indestructible. And this is lethal, so they have to block something. They block Kahira. Unlikely Aid, they have no cards in hand, so... Go to 2. Alright, their top deck has to be insane here. Ah! 4 damage to Kahira, and excess damage gets dealt to us. So Kahira dies, we take 2, and then they concede because that was their only thing that they had. Wow.
That was still pretty good, considering.
Absolutely. It was a very good top deck. It's just that they had nothing else to back it up, and
Right.
no blockers, and etc. We got a reward of a giant opportunity.
Oh,
Not bad. That's our first one, apparently.
yeah.
I guess we didn't play a lot of Throne of Eldraine.
I really have not... I feel like we did play a lot of Throne of
Right?
Eldraine, but I really have not seen that card very much.
Oh.
Like, I remember the art, so
Yeah.
I've seen it before, but very infrequently.
It was good. I remember enjoying it. Not the format, although that's also true. I meant the card in that case, but I also enjoyed the format. But yeah, let's do maybe one more. I guess if this one goes quickly, we can do 2, but... Okay, interesting. So we have each color and a Jungle Hollow, but we have a counter spell,
Okay.
a capture sphere, and an adventurous impulse, although the impulse would let us get a creature.
Yeah.
So
I
we keep-
love having the Adventurous Impulse in our opening hand.
It's very
That's
good.
really good.
Yeah. Now the question is, of course, and of course Kahira. So Jungle Hollow would enter tap, which means we would not be able to play Adventurous Impulse on turn 1.
Right, so I think Forest here.
Okay. Forest, Adventurous Impulse. Now, Boot Nipper or another Forest. We already have a 2-drop in Glimmerbell, and we wouldn't be able to play... We would have to choose whether to play the Swamp or the Island to choose whether to play the Boot Nipper or the Glimmerbell. 1, 2, 3, 4. It would be our 5th land, which we don't need right now.
Right.
We are losing Primal Empathy off the top, which kind of sucks, but it goes on the bottom, which is fine. But yeah, do we want the 2-drop or a land? I would say the creature.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think the
I
more...
guess we don't really need the land, so I guess
Not yet.
it would be the smarter choice to go with a creature.
We'll see. So they have an Evolving Wilds and, again, a Jeskai deck. Interesting. Okay. Well, I guess we play... Let's do Glimmerbell before Bootnipper, I guess.
Okay.
Now, notably, we cannot play Kahira on 3, which is fine. They are going to use Evolving Wilds, I guess? That's what they're thinking about. But Evolving Wilds puts it onto the battlefield tapped, so they're not really going to have anything for 2, because it's not an option.
Is it like glitching or something? Because it's showing up here and it's showing up over there.
No. It's in the graveyard. This is the ability on the stack. That's why the bottom is rounded like this.
Oh, okay.
It shows that when an ability is going off, and it even shows over here, left battlefield. So Evolving Wilds has left the battlefield, and now they're choosing what land they're getting out of their deck. That's why we're waiting.
Okay.
And they're just taking a long
I
time.
was very confused. I
Yeah.
was like, they put it in the graveyard already. Why is it all so weird?
Yeah, this is just the ability, hence the rounded bottom, as opposed to that, which had our card, which had the squared off bottoms.
Bell bottoms.
Yeah. Oh, did they... What? Did they fail to find with Evolving Wilds?
Oh, God.
Oh my god. Okay. That's very weird. Alright, well, we can... I guess we can play... Interesting. Yeah, we can play the Jungle Hollow and keep Safe, I guess, or keep up the thing to untap the Glimmerbell with. Although, obviously, Glimmerbell is better once we have Kahira, because then it can kill this and not die. But that's fine. We can hold up Keep Safe. Let's attack for 1, because we're definitely not blocking. We can untap it if we have to, but I'd rather use Keep Safe here. Counter target spell that targets a permanent you control, which I doubt they're going to use, but yeah, we take 3, which kind of sucks, but it's fine. I guess they could have Fire Prophecy here to deal 3 damage. No, they have nothing. Okay, we'll take our turn. Alright, so let's play a Swamp. And... Kahira? Yes, because it gives everything Vigilance. So we'll play Kahira. Perfect. So now we can...
we don't have to untap the Glimmerbell.
Correct. But... Yeah, which is fine. Which is just fine.
Okay.
If they attack, we will take another 3, because Kahira is not something we want dead. Yeah, like I said. No blocks. We go to 15, which is... It has lifelink, so they go to 22. You got it. Okay. Well, Unlikely 8 is a thing. That's fine. We can play a land. So we have 5 here. I guess we can do 1, 2, and then leave up Unlikely 8 and Keep Safe, which seems pretty good.
Yeah. So cool.
I'm glad you like it. Let's go to combat. Let's attack with Kahira, because Kahira, she's got Vigilance anyway, so why not?
She's so maternal.
Right? Orphan Guard. She looks after all the little guys.
They're so cute.
Right? This is an orphan, see?
Yeah.
Kahira's guarding it. Alright, so they're at 19, and I guess we end our turn. Because like I said, we've got Unlikely 8 as well as Keep Safe here, so...
It kind of looks like it's only an orphan because it ate its parents. But,
Are they going to do something to the Fiend Artisan, or they're just looking at it? This thing's adorable. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but he's like eating. He's like
Ha!
eating the meat off the bone.
Perfect. Counter the pacifism. What a play. I love it. Oh. Oh, but we can't use Unlikely Aid now. Interesting. So we take another 3 and go to 12? That's fine. That's just fine. Ah, Frostvale Ambush. Okay, so we could play this land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 5, but it's instant speed, right? So let's go to combat and attack with both. So many instants. They're at 16. We'll pass. Yeah, because we have Neutralize, which is a counterspell, instant speed. Frostvale Ambush is instant speed. Unlikely Aid is instant speed. And Capture Sphere has Flash. So we will almost certainly be able to do something here. They're playing Of One Mind to draw 2 cards. Can I be... Would it be rude to counter this? What would they have... What would we have left? 3 mana? Yeah, that's rude. Fine, draw 2 cards. They only have 3 land. I assume they're stuck on land a bit. Yeah, there they go. There's a blue. Pass to attackers. Oh. That's fine. Yeah, I could have tapped them down, but instead what I'll do is pass to blockers. Block with the Fiend Artisan. Block, and then use Unlikely Aid and save. They gain 3 life, but that's fine. Their creature dies, and we will take our turn. Startling Development. Okay, well let's play Boot Nipper and give it... I guess we still give it Death Touch. It's still a good blocker. Let's go to combat and attack for 6.
So when its power intelligence went to 5-0, it didn't die.
Because the Startling Development, or Unlikely Aid, gave it indestructible until
Okay.
turn. So it didn't die from lethal damage. 4 land, which means Capture Sphere, or Startling Development, or Neutralize, but not Frostvale Ambush, notably. 5 lands. Okay. Cat doesn't like it.
Mad.
Yeah, I don't care. Cat can be mad. Okay, so if we end up having to counter something, that's all we do. To be fair, if we end up using Capture Sphere, it's all we do as well. Okay. Yeah, we can only play one of these things. And I do not imagine it will be Startling Development. In fact, if we end up neutralizing, I can cycle Startling Development at the end of the turn. A 3/4 flyer. That resolves. I'll just tap it down at the end of the turn. With Capture Sphere. Cool. Alright. Ooh, Insatiable Hemophage. Okay. Well, we can mutate it onto the... I guess the Fiend Artisan? Yeah. 1, 2, 3... Yeah. We'll do that. We'll mutate onto the Fiend Artisan. I guess we'll put it over. Because the Fiend Artisan is a 1/1. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Then we can go to combat. Attack with everybody again.
Ah.
We attack for 11. So if they don't block, they go to 1. But I assume they block here. Okay. They're tapped out for now. Now they go to 6. The next thing they try to play, almost certainly we counter here.
Okay.
Unless it's like a 1-drop, and then we probably don't care, and we just wait for them to then play the 4-drop afterwards, or 5-drop. But we shall see. But yeah, it's basically whatever they play to try to save something, we have the counter spell for, and then we likely just win if we don't already have this in the bag. Ah! A Planeswalker! I wonder if we'll counter it. Wow! Yeah, that's what I thought. Wow, no way are you playing that Planeswalker. No, thank you. All right. Well, we're at 5 wins.
Yeah,
Let's
we're
try
doing pretty
one
well.
more. Yeah, I agree. We're at 5-1.
Happy about it?
Yeah. So like I said, I think that was fast enough. We'll do one more in this video, and then either way, win or lose, we will call it for this particular video, and then we will be back later on in the week for the next one. Hopefully you've all been enjoying these increased productions that we've been doing on our channels. Again, we've been doing it because Amy and I are very, very fortunate in being able to social distance while working from home and getting things done. And being safe. Hopefully you are all being safe regardless, whether you're able to social distance or not. If you are continuing to go into work, we hope everyone is continuing to stay safe and happy and healthy. We got Primal Empathy. That's very good.
Yep.
But we get to play Boot Nipper on 2, Primal Empathy on 3, I guess. Let's play the island. Boot Nipper... They're going to counter it? No, they're not. Because they have Essence Scatter mana up, so I wasn't sure. Anticipate. Okay. That's what they're doing. That's fine.
I was like really shocked to not see a cat there.
Alright, Perimeter Sergeant. Startling Development can probably get cycled away later.
I love that their name is just bad.
I think we probably just play Kahira? Yeah. I think we do Kahira over Primal Empathy. Do we attack with the... Yes, we do. Because if they trade, they trade, and if they don't, perfect. Because I was going to say, if they don't, they take 3, but we still have it back on blocks because it has Vigilance.
Yeah.
So. And we have another one, which obviously they don't know about. They anticipate again, but now on their own turn, which means they're looking for something. Presumably more land? Well... Okay. Well, this seems to me to be a very, somewhat obvious, Divine Arrow. Deal 4 damage to an attacker.
Okay.
So I guess if that's the case, we're gonna have to walk right into it, right?
I guess.
Might as well.
Yep. No Divine Arrow. Hell yeah. Okay. Perfect. So we'll play Primal Empathy, and then later we can cycle Startling. We end our turn. That's very good.
Yeah.
Okay. A Skycat Sovereign. Thankfully, we need 5 mana, and we have the black. Ooh, then we're just gonna sack this one instead, I guess, but that's fine. Each opponent will sack a creature when we mutate this onto Kahira.
Okay.
So they'll either get rid of their 2/2 flyer or their 1/3 flyer. Pass to attackers. They can't attack, so they end their turn. And I will cycle this. And we draw a neutralize. Hell yeah. Okay, and we draw a card. Okay, and then we draw a card. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Okay, we'll play that island so that we have the double blue if we need it. Mutate for 5. So that would be all of it, or we could charge the Forever Beast and Boot Nipper. Interesting. Okay. And they have 1 mana. So I don't think they're going to have a flash flyer for 1. So let's use Charge of the Forever Beast to target the Skycat, show the Boot Nipper. Okay, and then play the Boot Nipper with Death Touch and attack for 3. This all seems good.
Yeah.
I'm okay with everything happening right now. We can't block this if they really do choose to attack with it, but It will take us to 20, so I'm not that worried about it. Yet. Once they mutate onto it, kind of a different story, but they have one creature on the field, and so that's why we showed off the Boot Nipper and not this. Now, notably, they do have... Interesting. Okay. Yep. Notably, they do have Essence Scatter mana up, but I think, well, do we have to? Yeah, we do have to risk it, but that's fine. We will try it. You ready?
Yeah.
We'll mutate it onto, I guess, Kahira. No Essence Scatter. Hell yes. Sack a creature. Perfect.
Wow.
And we yeah, it feels okay. And then we attack for 7. And now, the nice thing is, we don't have anything to do on their turn, but on our turn, we can just, even if they play 2 blockers, we can use Frostveil Ambush, tap them both, and then we win.
Nice.
Or they could have a kill spell, so that's fine. They exile Chittering Harvester and Kahira. We still have 1 3-powered, or 2-powered creature, which will have 6 power, I mean. So, yeah. Do we cycle this then? Yeah, let's cycle it, see if we can get something better. We draw a land, we then draw another card off Primal Empathy. It's Extinction Event, and then we draw a Capture Sphere.
Nice.
Drawing 3 cards a turn seems okay.
Yeah, pretty good.
Let's mutate for 6 onto the Boot Nipper. Essence Scatter mana is still up. Put it over. Okay, and then we get another permanent, and it's a land. Oh, we can play Fiend Artisan. Okay. Combat. Attack for 6. If they have Divine Arrow, it won't do anything for them here. They go to 1, and then we play this Fiend Artisan, which is a 2/2 now. Perfect. You get your little animation that you love.
Yeah.
We're in a pretty good position, but I will not say that... okay, we're good. I was going to say, I won't say that we have it in the bag, but because that's not really okay. Because we always give our opponents opportunities. That's all. We have a Leyline Prowler. I love Leyline Prowler so much. Yeah, it's an amazing card. I know for a fact this is not our first Leyline Prowler. I have it in a deck that I'm playing right now in Standard. So this little first thing at the top is a huge lie.
Yeah.
All right, well, anyway, okay, so now I can doubt
Weird.
all those things that say first. But thank you all so very much for watching. We really hope that you enjoyed. We are currently 6-1, which means that in the next video, we very well could just, like, play 1 game, win, and be done. But then maybe we just start the next seal. So,
Play 1 game, lose terribly.
I mean, hey, if we play 1 game and lose, then, then we'll be 6-2 and we can still go again.
Yeah.
So, either way, sincerely, please let us know your thoughts down below.
This is a great deck.
I really like this deck a lot. It's very, very good. Yeah, I mean, I love Sultai. It's definitely my favorite wedge, and this just further cements that for me. So, yeah, thank you all for watching. Please let us know any and all thoughts that you have down in the comments below. We would love to hear from you. Are we luck sacks? Are we playing well? Are our opponents bad? Any and all.
It would be better if it was green-red, but,
Wow, I see how it is. We faced some red decks, and I don't know if you noticed how it went for them. So
No, I didn't.
and honestly, any and all, like leaving a comment down below, also liking the video, doing all that fun YouTube stuff, subscribing, etc., really helps us out a lot. We are a small channel, and we are doing our best to produce content up to 6 days a week.
Yeah.
For all of you during, again, this time of social distancing. Please continue to stay safe, happy, and healthy for you and all your loved ones.
Thank you guys, too, because it really means a lot that that our content is content you're choosing to watch.
Yes.
During this time where you could be watching anything. Because it really is a surplus of things at this point.
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of people are doing the same thing we're doing.
Exactly. So, a huge thank you, our well wishes to all.
Yes.
And From the Geek for All family of channels, I have been Joe.
And I'm Amy.
And as we always say, in whichever video of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.